Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Savannah Lion Games in Pooler, Georgia, where I will be fighting a 2,000-point battle between my Dark Angels and Harris's Steel Legion and Jason's Blood Angels. So the story that we've got going on here is that there was a massive war going on this planet. The Imperials were fighting back in a Chaos Space Marine force. And things seemed to be going well. Everything seemed to be controlled, and they were doing some cleanup operations. But a Blood Angels transport ship that was transporting some Death Company had a malfunction and crashed on the field near the Steel Legion. As they crashed, the stasis containers holding the Death Company in the back were malfunctioned, and they released the Death Company. And when they exited out of the crashed vehicle, they presumed that every one of the Steel Legion soldiers that they saw was actually Horus, and they started attacking all of the Horuses that they saw out there on the field. The Steel Legion, not knowing what was going on, saw black, dark-clad Astartes attacking their positions, so they sent out a Vox signal asking for help, saying that they were being attacked by mysterious Astartes that seemed to come out of nowhere with dark power armor, and the Dark Angels, having heard this, decided that it must be the Fallen. So they sent out a force to go, quote-unquote, rescue the Steel Legion, when in fact they were going there to try to take down the Fallen. The Blood Angels also heard this call and realized that the situation was actually, they knew what the situation was, and they sent out a force to go try to get their, to go protect their guys and get them back under control, and hopefully take care of anybody who might have seen what happened, to make sure that their secret doesn't get out. So everyone's got secrets, everybody's got secrets, except for the poor guard who were caught in the middle, like they always are. But we got lots of secrets. Lots of craziness going on. It should be good. We're going to be playing the mission that we're going to be playing is a modified Big Guns Never Tire. So Jason and the Blood Angels are actually going to be doing Big Guns Never Tire. So they're going to be trying to kill off our heavy support, which is going to be the Wyvern, my Hellblasters, and my Devastator squad. But we are going to be trying to kill 3 specific units. We're going to be trying to kill the 2 Death Company units because we think they're the Fallen and they're the ones that started attacking the Steel Legion, and his Redemptor Dreadnought just because it's in the same unit. So it's the same same detachment, so it works. We're going to go with it. Shut up. It looks good. We're going to go with it. Yeah. So that's what we're going to go with. So yeah, it should be pretty cool. But yeah, so that's the mission. That is the story that we've got going on. Before we go any further, though, let's show you the 2 armies that are going to be fighting it out. So for the Dark Angels and Imperial Guard, we'll be running a battalion detachment and a Vanguard detachment. Leading off the Dark Angels battalion here, we have an Interrogator Chaplain with a Power Fist. We have a Master with 2 bolt pistols and a chainsword. And we have a Lieutenant with 2 bolt pistols and a chainsword. We have 2 5-man scout squads with bolters and a 5-man intercessor squad. We have a 5-man devastator squad with 4 plasma cannons and an armorium cherub. We have a 5-man hellblaster squad with plasma incinerators. And last but not least, we have a 5-man squad of Deathwing Knights. Then for the guard, he'll be running the Vanguard detachment. Leading it off here, we have Commissar Yark and a company commander with a power sword and bolt pistol. We have 3 chimeras with dozer blades, heavy flamers, hunter killer missiles, multi-lasers, storm bolters, and track guards. We have 3 squads of 10 veterans, 2 squads with 3 plasma guns each, and 1 squad with 3 melta-guns. We have a Master of Ordnance. And last but not least, we have a Wyvern with heavy bolter, auger array, storm bolter, and hunter killer. And for the Blood Angels, he'll be running 2 Vanguard detachments and a Spearhead detachment. Leading off one of the Vanguard detachments here, we have the Sanguinor and Dante. We have 2 4-man Sanguinary Guard squads with jump packs. Everybody has a Power Fist. 2 from each squad have plasma pistols, and 2 from each squad have Inferno pistols. We have a Sanguinary Ancient with an Encarmine sword and Angelus bolt gun. Then for the Spearhead detachment, we have a Captain in Gravis armor. We have 3 Predators, 1 Ball Predator with twin assault cannon, heavy bolter sponsons, and then the 2 regular Predators with Predator cannon and heavy bolter sponsons. And then for the other Vanguard detachment, starting it off here, we have Lamartes. We have 2 5-man Death Company squads. One squad has 4 bolters and power swords, and a 5th guy with a thunderhammer. And the other squad all have hand flamers. 3 have chain swords, 1 has a power sword, and 1 has a power fist. And last but not least, we have a Redemptor Dreadnought with heavy onslaught Gatling cannon, frag storm grenade launcher, Redemptor fist, and underslung heavy flamer. All right, so going over deployment now. We've got the 5-man squad of scouts over here on one of the objectives. That, of course, is Jenkins himself. We've got the 5-man intercessor squad here. We've got the interrogator chaplain behind them. We've got the 5-man devastator squad here. Down below is the lieutenant. We've got the chimera with the melta in the middle over here. We've got the wyvern. We've got the master of ordnance up there getting buddy-buddy with my hellblasters. My master is right next to them. We've got the other 5-man squad of scouts back here. We got the 2 squads of plasma bros inside of their chimeras over here. Yarrick in the one on the right there. On the left is the company commander. Our warlord, by the way, is going to be the interrogator chaplain. He's got the Shroud of the Unseen, and he's got the brilliant strategist warlord trait. Over here for the Blood Angels now, we've got his Redemptor Dreadnought. We've got the 2 squads of Death Company. We've got the 3 Predators along with the Master in Gravis armor. And in reserve, we've got all them golden boys. We've got the we've got the 2 Sanguinary Guards. We've got Dante, we've got the Sanguinary Ancient, and we've got the Sanguinor, who is going to be his warlord. So that is going to be it for deployment. As of right now, the Blood Angels are going first, unless we can seize the initiative. Looking for a 6. Show me that fill face. Yeah, with the fill face. Woo! So we'll come back to you after our first turn of movement. All right, movement phase here for the Dark Angels and Guard. The scout squad here stood still. The intercessors and my interrogator chaplain moved up this way. His chimera here moved up. My devastator stood still along with the lieutenant below them. His wyvern stood still, so did my hellblaster, so did my master. These scouts stood still back here. This stayed stood here. This chimera stayed still. Yarrick and this squad exited out over this way, and this other chimera moved up that way. So that is going to be it for movement phase. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so the beginning of the shooting phase, they're going to spend a point on mobile command vehicle, which means that his company commander can give orders out of his chimera here, as opposed to having to get disembarked. So he's going to command these guys to, what is he going to do? Bring it down onto these guys, which is reroll 1s to wound.
Reroll
Sounds
1s
good.
to hit from Commissar Yarrick.
And then Commissar Yarrick's giving them reroll 1s to hit. So we are going to shoot with these guys into the Death Company over here. So we're going to have the 3 plasma guns are going to shoot first. They're actually in rapid fire range because Steel Legion, their regimental industrial efficiency, which is their regimental tactic, allows them to add 6 inches to their rapid fire range. So they've got an 18-inch rapid fire range. So we're going to have 6 plasma shots here.
Overcharging.
Supercharging. So we're going to do the first guy first. 2 hits. Hitting on 4s, right?
3s.
Oh, hitting on 3s because they're veterans. I forgot.
Yes, sir.
All right. 2 more hits. Got some fill faces going there. Rerolling 1 because of Commissar Yarrick into all hits. Pretty brutal. And so we got 6 hits, strength 7. Oh, strength 8 because he supercharged it.
2s to wound,
looking for 2s to wound, rerolling 1s. All right, reroll that 1. We've got 6 wounds. 6 6-ups. Makes 2 of them, which is pretty good. And it's 2 damage each. And it's 2 damage each. So we got 4 that go through. So the first guy looking for 6-ups. Nope, that's 1 dead guy. 2 dead guys. Almost 3 dead guys and 4 dead guys.
Oh, no.
And now the las guns are going to fire into him. All right, rerolling 1s to hit, but not that 2.
Yep.
All right, so that is 2 misses. These are strength 3, so wounding on 5s. Rerolling 1s.
I'm starting to think I need to get some fill dice for myself.
Yeah, your fill dice are doing real good. All right.
That'll be 4 armor.
4 armor saves, so 4 3-ups. Making all but 1 and then 6 up. No, so he is dead. And that is first blood. All right, so now his Chimera here is going to fire his Hunter Killer into the Redemptor over there and the multi-laser. So here comes the Hunter Killer looking for a 5 because it's heavy.
Rerolling for the Auger
Rerolling because of the Auger Array. That is a hit. Strength 8. That is a wound.
-2.
AP -2.
-1 because cover.
Yep, +1 because of cover because he's 50% obscured over there. 4 up. No, goes through. D6 wounds. 3 wounds. And now the multi-laser shots hitting on not those. And now the Storm Bolter. That is 1 hit.
That's
that is a cocked dice. That is not a wound. All right, so now my Devastator squad here is going to fire into his Ball Predator over there. We are going to supercharge. I'm going to give the Signum to one of them here. So let's see. They're going to be looking for D3 shots each. All right, so we've got 1 shot, 2 shots, 2 shots, and 2 shots. So we're going to go the 2 shots hitting on 2s with the Signum. All right, that's 2 hits. Strength 8, wounding on 3s. That is 1 wound at AP -3. 1 6 up. Ooh, what is that?
3.
It's a 3, so that goes through 2 damage. All right, so now we're gonna go with the 2 shots from. All right, we're gonna go with one of the 2 shots here, hitting on 3s. Nope. The next one. That is 2 hits. It didn't explode, but that is 1 wound. Oh, no, which one has the Sergeant? Nope, the Sergeant. Oh, yes, the Sergeant's under this one. So that is a wound. So that's 2 wounds. AP -3. Makes one of them. Oh, no, it makes none of them. So that's going to be another 4 damage. And then the last one. That is a hit. Whoop, that is cocked. That is a wound. 6 up. No, goes through another 2 wounds. My intercessors are going to fire into his Death Company over there. 5 shots, hitting on 3s. All right, not rerolling 1s because they did move. Wounding on 4s. Getting 2 wounds, AP -1, so 2 4-ups. Making 1, failing 1, but then 6 up, feel no pain. Nope. No, goes through. And now the Wyvern's going to fire into the Death Company over here.
Does not need line of sight.
Does not need line of sight for, what is it, 4d6 shots?
Yes,
or
so
4d6 shots.
17 shots?
17 shots. We'll come back to you with that. All right, so these are going to be hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. We'll come back to you with that.
Good. They take it away.
Rerolling those 1s. All right, get another 2 hits. And these are going to be strength
4, wounding on
4,
4s,
so wounding on 4s, rerolling. All right, rerolling. Ooh, boy.
We got 3 so far.
3 so far. Getting another 3, so that is 6 total. AP nothing, so we've got 6 3-ups. Making them all. Well done.
There you go.
And now the Master of Ordnance is going to fire his 1 per game use, basically Basilisk, into his Redemptor Dreadnought over here.
D6.
So D6 shots, 1 shot. All right.
Okay, 3.
It needs a 3 to hit. That is a hit.
Need a 4.
Needs a 4 to wound. That is a wound. AP
-2, -3.
-2 or 3. Let's see if it makes a difference.
No,
it does not with that 6. All right, so, and this Chimera over here is going to pop smoke, and that is going to be it for the shooting phase, and that's going to be it for our turn here. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels here on turn 1. All right, movement for the Blood Angels. His tank stood still. His Redemptor stood still. The Angry Boys, the Death Company are moving up over this way. Same with Lamarte's. And his Golden Boys have come in from reserves over here, deep striking 9 inches away. So they're coming right in there for the guard over there. So that is going to be it for the movement phase for the Blood Angels. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting off the shooting phase, his Redemptor Dreadnought's going to fire everything into the guard unit over here because he's just out of range of my Hell Blasters because 30 inches each. So we're going to do, this is the D6 for the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher, 3 shots there, and then you've got 12 shots from the Heavy Onslaught Gatling Cannon. Oop, drop another. If you can keep your dice in your hand, sir.
I know.
So here we go. These are going to be hitting on 3s.
No, 3.
Oh yeah,
First.
it's the ball that is in the second profile. He's still in first.
No, I'm a liar.
All right, and now these are going to be strength. What is it?
3's for everything.
Strength. Oh, it's 3s for everything to wound. All right, So that is 2 misses. So we've got 3, 6 from the onslaught Gatling cannon, which is minus what?
1.
Minus 1, and then the grenade launcher is minus nothing. So 6 ups, right? Getting 3 of them. Holy cow! And then you've got 1 5 up. Nope. Of course, that's how it works. Now Lamartes is going to fire his bolt pistol into that unit over there. That is a hit. That is a wound. But that is a save. And now the ball predator is going to fire the heavy bolters into my my hellblasters over there, and the twin assault cannon into his chimera there. So we're going to do the twin assault cannon first, hitting on 4s because he's in his second profile.
5s right now.
No, smoke is a save. So you're hitting on 4s. You literally hit everything. Yep. Holy cow, that was awesome. All right, so T7, so looking for 5s to wound.
5s.
Oh man, that is real good. That is real good. So that is going to be 8 wounds at AP minus 1.
I ignore minus
plus 1. Oh, you ignore 1 and minus. Oh, there you go.
I'm on 2 ups.
So 2 up saves because of Steel Legion, ignoring minus 1 and getting plus 1. And you still managed to fail 3 of them. So that's to make up for the hits with the or the saves with the 6s over there. And now the 2 heavy bolters are going to be firing here, hitting on 4s again. Not as well this time. Looking for 3s to wound. Rerolling once because of the captain over here. Nope, still nothing. That is going to be 2 wounds because it's strength 5. So 2 3-Fs because it's AP minus 1 plus 1 because they're in cover. And I'll make them both. Woo! All right, starting off with this Predator here, he is going to fire heavy bolters into Jenkins' squad over here, and the Predator cannon into my Hellblasters. So we've got the heavy bolters first, hitting on 3s. All right.
1 to reroll.
1 reroll. All right, so that's 3 hits. That is no wounds. That's what you get for trying to kill Jenkins.
Now we're in the
and now the Predator is going to the Predator cannon is going to be firing into my Hellblasters there, hitting on 3s. Oh, 2d3 shots.
6,
7. No, 3, 4, 5.
I wish.
5 shots hitting on 3s. All right, those are all hits. Wounding on 3s. That is all but 1 wounds. That's 4 wounds. AP minus what is it again?
1.
AP minus 1 plus 1 because of covers. Looking for 3 ups. And I failed 1 of them. Damage. 3 damage. So that's 1 dead guy. And now this Predator here is going to fire the heavy bolters into my plasma devs and the the Predator cannon into my Hellblasters here. So we're going to do the heavy bolters first, hitting on 3s. All right, wounding on 3s, getting 2 wounds. AP minus 1 plus 1. 3 ups. They're good. And now the Predator cannon. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5 shots again.
Not 7.
Not 7. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1 because of the master. All right, so that's all but 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Woof.
1.
All right, 1. Oh, but it failed, so that's all that matters. All right, so now this Sanguinary Guard unit is going to fire the 2 plasma pistols into his Chimera over here. He is going to supercharge, so hitting on 2s or 3s for them?
It's going to be 3s.
Hitting on 3s. All right, re-rolling because of the Sanguinor. All right, so that's 2 hits. Strength 8, looking for 3s to wound. That is 1 wound.
Does Sanguinor give wound rerolls?
He's the Warlord. Sanguinary Guard allow reroll fails.
Oh, Sanguinary Guard.
6 inches of him.
Yeah.
All right, so no reroll for the wound though, right?
Dante does.
Oh,
does wounds.
Or does hits of 1.
Okay, so here we go. So now it's just gonna be 1, looking for not a 1. So that's gonna go through with 2 more damage. And then the other squad here, 1 plasma is going to go into the Chimera, 1's going to go into my intercessors. So we're going to go into the Chimera first. That's a hit. That is a wound. That is not a save.
Same here.
And then the same over here. That is a hit. That is a wound. AP minus 3. So plus 1 because they're in cover. Looking for a 5 up. No, failed. And that's 2 damage. That's a dead bro. And now the Ancient's going to fire his Angelus bolt gun into my intercessors over there. Rerolling the 1. All right, that's 2 hits. Looking for 4s. Getting 1 wound. AP minus 1 plus 1 because of cover. Looking for a 3 up. And nope, failed that. Womp womp. All right, so now the Death Company here are going to charge into to start off the. we're done shooting. Into the assault phase. The Death Company are going to assault into his guard unit over here. So he is going to fire. He's going to supercharge. So we're going to go one at a time here with the plasma. Hitting on 6s. Dude, no hits. So
close.
One hit.
One. Got
two hits. 2 hits. No blowing up, which is pretty good.
And 2.
Strength 8, so looking for 2s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. AP -3. Looking for +1 because they're in cover. Nope. So looking for 5s. -3.
-3?
Yeah, -3 +1 because you're in cover. So 1 goes through. So 1 goes through, so that's 2 feeling the pains for the 1 guy because it's 2 wounds. No, so that's 1 dead guy.
And then the 2
and then we've got the 2 las guns.
And last pistol.
And last pistol. Getting 1 hit on that. Getting no wound on that. So his charge distance.
I measured a 9.
Looking for a 9-inch charge, he says. Getting it with a 9. And now Lamartes is going to charge in, and he is in too. And now the Sanguinor is going to charge into his Chimera over here. So we've got the multi-laser.
No hits.
No hits there.
Storm bolter.
Getting 2 hits there. Getting 1 cocked dice there. Nothing. Getting no wounds there.
And las gun array.
And then the las gun array is going to fire in here. These are going to be hitting on 6s as well. Getting a cut. Ooh, getting 4 hits. Not bad. Wounding on 5s. Getting 1 wound. 2 up save. He's good. And now his charge distance needs a 9-inch charge since he dropped in. No, does not get it. Do you want to spend a command point or do you get to reroll? We'll figure this one out. All right, so he's going to spend a command point to reroll that, looking for a 4 up. And he gets it, he's in. And he has the 5 up, he would have gotten it back because he's got the Varus Vitae on the commander over here, or the captain over here, so, but he didn't get it back, so womp womp. All right, so now this squad of Dubros are gonna charge into my my intercessors here, so fire and Overwatch, hitting on 6s. Getting 1 hit, wounding on a 4. That is a wound, AP -1, +1, 2 up. They're good, and they need a 9-inch charge to get in. And they are in. Now the Sanguinary Ancient is going to charge into them. And he is not in. Nope. Second squad of Sanguinary Guard are going to charge in. And they are not in either. And Dante is going to charge in. No, he is not. All right, so my Interrogator Chaplain heroically intervened over here, and now his Sanguinary Guard are going to start us off in the fight phase. So he will get a reroll because of the Sanguinor there. They're within 6 inches. So we're going to go with all dem power fists, hitting on 3s, right? Or no, 4s. Because
3s before the rerolls.
Oh, that's right. So before the rerolls. So there we go. So that's rerolls. All right. So we got
one extra
hit. One extra hit there. So now hitting on 2s. Wounded on 2s, I should say. So that is going to be 3 wounds. AP -3. So 3 6 ups. Show me them full faces. And I get 2 of them. That's impressive. D3 wounds. 1 wound. So that's the 1 guy that's still got the 1 wound dead. And now the Sanguinor is going to attack into the Chimera over there. So hitting on 2s. That is all but 1 hit. Rerolling because of himself. Yeah, he gets to reroll. He definitely, yeah, it's within 6 inches. 1 second. All right, yeah, my bad. The only reason the Sanguinary Guard got the reroll is because their rule that allows them, if they're within 6 inches of the Warlord, to get it, not because of anything the Sanguinor grants. But here comes the Sanguinor has his attacks here. So actually roll 1 more because we realize that he has an extra. He has the ability to grant an extra attack. So. So there you go. That's a hit. There we go. So it's going to be 5 hits into here. Strength.
It's going to be strength 6.
Strength 6. So looking for 5s to wound. 4. Oh, 4s to wound. Sorry, 4s to wound because of the red thirst. So that's still going to be 1 wound at AP minus 4. AP -4. So that just goes straight through. So that's going to be how many wounds? D3 wounds. 1 wound. So we actually realized that we forgot to give them their extra attack. So they're going to have 1 extra attack each over there, hitting on re-rolling 1s and 2s because of the Sanguinor being close enough there. So it would have been hitting on 4s because of them being power fists. That is going to be 3 more wounds. 3 more not fill faces. So first one first. 1 wound, so then the second guy dies, and then the last one is going to kill a guy. All right, so now Lamartes is going to attack in here. He's got 5 base attacks plus 1 extra because of the Black Rage. So here we go, 6 attacks hitting on 2s. Those are all hits. Wounding on 2s. That is going to be all but 1 wound. So that's going to be 5 dead
Minus
dude
twos,
bros.
D3 damage.
-2. Yeah, they did. All right, so now the Death Company are going to attack into the last guy left over there. So they are going to have, they are going to be attacking in here. They've got 2 attacks each, plus 1 because of the Black Rage. So we're going to go with, do you want to just go with the one with the power sword first? Because that's going to be pretty much going to be it. So we're going to have 3 attacks from him, hitting on 3s, all hits, wounding on 3s. That's wounding on 2s because of the red thirst. Yeah, he real did. He's just sliced to ribbons.
We're gonna
to shreds, you say.
All
right, so now my Interrogated Chaplain is going to activate. He's going to have 3 attacks, hitting on 3s because of the Power Fist being unwieldy, and re-rolling 1s because of himself. So that is 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That is 2 wounds. AP -3, so 2 5-ups. Making one of them D3 wounds. That is 3 wounds. That's going to be a dead dude bro. Yep. And now my Intercessor Sergeant's going to attack in with his 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. All hits. Wounding on 4s. That is 2 wounds. AP -0, so 2 ups. Oh, wow. Fails them both. That's another dude bro. And now this Chimera is going to attack back into the Sanguinor. Nope.
That's a hit.
Oh, he's got a Dozer Blade, so that is a hit. But 2 is not a wound. Womp womp. And then, because the Death Company piled into his Chimera over here, it gets to attack back. 3 attacks. Hitting on 5s. Got 1 hit because of the needing 3. That's a wound. AP nothing, right? Does the Dozer Blade give any? Okay, just AP nothing. But it goes through. 6 up, feeling the pain. No, that is... Apparently he opened up a door into Death Company's face. All right, so my Intercessor over here, they lost, that's the end of the phase. So at the end of the turn here, so we're gonna do morale test. My Intercessor lost 4 guys, but because he's within range of the Interrogated Chaplain, he gets to use his leadership, which is 9. So here we go. So he lost 4 guys, 4 plus 3 is good. And then these guys are fearless because of the Sanguinor Warlord trait over there, keeping them there. And these guys over here are good as well because of just being awesome.
They lost 2.
They lost, well, they lost 2. That's right. They only lost 2, leadership 9. They're good to go. Yep. So that is it for the Blood Angels turn here on turn 1. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Dark Angels and Guard here on turn 2. All right, movement phase for the Dark Angels and Guard here on turn 2. My scouts here stood still. These guys stayed in combat over here. My Devastator stood still. Hellblaster stood still. Everybody over here stood still, except for the scouts who are making their way up this way. Over here, this squad disembarked over here. This squad disembarked from here, and he moved back over here. Even though he's in his last profile, he bought the track guards, which means that he never reduces down his movement speed. So he got to move back 10 inches over there, which is pretty good. Or 12 inches over there. And those guys over there, one fell back over that way, and one moved up over this way towards the Death Company over there. And that is it for the movement. Oh, and my Deathwing Knights dropped in over here, 9 inches away. So that's it for the movement phase. At the end of the movement phase, or actually when I place these guys, but we're doing it now because I want to show it on video. He's going to spend the 2 command points for Auspex Scan to shoot at them with the plasma pistols from these guys over here. So they are going to go shoot into these guys over here. So we have 2 shots. Are you going to supercharge? It's at -1 to hit.
Okay, yeah.
He is going to do it. All right, so hitting on 4s. One is re-rolling 1 because of Dante. Oh, into a 2, so that is going to be 1 dead bro, but 1 does hit. Wounding on a 2. Oh no. Wow. Do you want to spend a command point to re-roll that?
Command point worthy, I think.
Now that you've already killed the guy? Yeah. All right, so that is a wound. 3 up in Vol save because of the Storm Shields. Oh, failed it. That's 2 damage. That's a dead bro.
I'd say that.
All right, and the Veritas Vitae is going to roll 3 because of the 3 command points that he spent to see if he gets them back. On 5 ups, he gets 2 of them back, which is not bad. So, all right, so starting us off here, we're going to do orders. He is going to bring it down to the veteran squad here that is looking on the Sanguinor over there. So that's reroll 1s to wound, reroll 1s to wound. Yark's giving them reroll 1s to hit. So these are now the Meltas are going to fire into the Sanguinor over there. So hitting on 3s.
All hits.
That's all hits. Wounding on 2s.
BT4.
T4?
Yeah.
Yep, T4. So
Dude.
2s to wound.
All wounds.
That's all wounds. That's 3 wounds.
Invul.
4 up invul save. And he fails all 3 of them. Oh no.
Plus you roll incredibly low.
First one
4.
in relative range. So that's 4.
Plus
4 is 8.
Last one.
And 3. So
So
that's going to be 11
11
wounds into him. And does he have a feel no pain or anything like that?
And
No.
not in range of the ancient.
And he is not in range of the ancient, so he is dead, and that is Slay the Warlord. All right, and then he is going to bring him down to the other blue squad over here with the plasma. They are going to fire into the Death Company over there, so we're going to supercharge with the plasma. So the first guy is both hits. Second guy, reroll ones because of Yark.
Miss but not
an explosion, so that's 3 hits with the plasma. And that is another 2 hits with the plasma. That is rerolling ones because of bring it down. So that is going to be 5 wounds over there. AP minus 3 plus 1 because of cover. So AP minus 2. So looking for 5 ups.
5 ups.
Jesus.
Here we go. 5 ups. Making 3 of them. So that's 2 at that's 2 6 ups each, right? Because he's supercharged. So nope. And no. So they are dead. All right, so now these guys over here are both going to fire their pistols into the Sanguinary Guard. That's 2 hits. That is no wounds. All right, so now this Chimera over there is going to fire his Hunter Killer and the multi-laser into the Ball Predator. So we're going to do the Hunter Killer first. That is a hit. That is strength. Yeah, no. Wait, strength. What is it?
Strength 8. So
yep. So that is a wound.
Minus 2.
AP minus 2 plus 1 because he's got cover.
He's good.
That's good. And now the multi-laser is going to fire into the Predator over there. So that is going to be 1 hit. No wound. Now my Devastators here are going to fire into the Ball Predator. So these are the number of shots. The black is going to be the one with the Signum. We got, okay. So that's what we've got. So we'll do the one for the Signum hitting on a 2. That is a hit. We've got the 2. We got 2. Oh no, it's yeah, we got the 2 there. So that is going to be re-rolling ones because they stood still in Grim Resolve. So it's going to be 3 hits, and then we've got the 3 from the other one there. Those are all hits. So these are strength 7, toughness 7, looking for 4s to wound. I'll get back here. 4s to wound. Re-rolling ones because of the lieutenant down there. So that is going to be 3 wounds. AP minus 3. Plus 1 to get for cover. Yeah, so looking for 5 ups. Making 2 of them. And taking 1 damage. All right, so now my Hellblasters here are going to fire into Lamartes. I'm not going to supercharge, but I am going to spend a command point for Weapons of the Dark Age. Let's see if I get the command point back. I do not. So we have 6 shots between them hitting into Lamartes over there. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because they didn't move, and they've got Grim Resolve. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. So that's all hits. So he's going to be strength 7, looking for 3s to wound. Getting all wounds. AP minus 4. So that's 6 AP minus 4. So 6 4-up Rosaria saves. And he fails 3 of them, and that is going to be 6 damage, and I think he might be dead. He's going to command point one of those saves into a save, so it goes 2 go through. Veritas Vitae, see if he gets that back. A command point, he does not. But now we're going to see, so that's going to be 4 damage into him, so 4 6-ups because he's Death Company, and he fails all of those, so he takes 4 wounds. All right, Lamartes actually only has 4 wounds, so he is dead. All right, now his Wyvern is going to fire into the Ball Predator over here. All right, so that's going to be 15 shots. All right, so 15 shots hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s. And re-roll that 3 cock there.
Is that 2 cock?
Nah, that one is though. All right,
Okay,
that's a hit. Oh no, what have you done? We'll take out these misses.
I mean, they are green.
That's it. And then we've got, I'll pick them up, that's all good. Don't worry about it. And these are the re-rolls. Alrighty, don't get to roll again. And here we go. These are now strength 4, so they're going to be
5s re-rollable.
5s re-rolling. Alright, that one's cocked. Alright, so that's 3 hit wounds so far. Into another one, so that's 4 wounds.
No AP.
No AP, so 4 2-ups. Oh, 4 3-ups. Sorry, 4 2-ups.
Yeah, a pair of ones
so
anyway.
2 1s. That is dead. Does he explode though? He does not. My scouts here are going to fire into the Sanguinary Guard. We got 6 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because they didn't move. All right. Looking for 4s to wound. That is 2 wounds. 2 2-ups. They're good. Oh, 1 takes a wound. I got to feel no pain because of the Ancient. Oh, and they're good. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, my Deathwing Knights are going to charge into Dante and the Sanguinary Guard. So the plasma pistol can fire Overwatch in here. Hitting on a 6, supercharging it. That is not a hit. So their charge distance, I need 9 inches to get in. That is, I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that. Into a 9, so they're in. And do I get the command point back? I do, in fact. I'll take that. Woo! All right, so now my Deathwing Knights are going to attack in the fight phase. We're going to have the regular Knights with the Maces of Absolution attacking into Dante, and then the Knight Master is going to have his Flail of the Unforgiven into the Sanguinary Guard. So we're going to go with the 3 guys with the Maces. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okay. Wounding on 2s. That is going to be 3 wounds at AP -2. So 3 4-ups. Fails 2 of them. So that's going to be 6 wounds into him. Does he have, what's he have?
This is all Dante.
Onto Dante. So
Yeah.
6 wounds.
He'll take the feel no pain with 6 inches.
All right, so he's going to have 6 feel no pains coming in here. Because of the thing. Ooh.
Got 1.
Oh, it's 5-up feel no pain?
it's 5-up.
5-up feel no pain. So that is going to be 5 wounds onto Dante. All right, Dante is down to 1 wound. And now into the Sanguinary Guard over there. We're going to have the mace, the Flail of the Unforgiven. So he's got 3 attacks hitting on 3s.
That's fine with me.
Now I'm going to activate my Interrogator Chaplain over there. So he's got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s and 2s, thankfully. All right, so that is 2 hits. Wounding on 2s because of a Power Fist. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll that. That's a wound. Do I get the command point back? I do not. So it's going to be 2 wounds at AP -3. 2 5-ups. And he makes 1 of them. So that's going to be 3 damage. I don't think he's within 6 inches. Is he?
That not D3 damage?
Oh, it's D3. D3 damage. 2 damage. Fails them both, so that is 1 guy dead. All right, so now his Sanguinary Guard guy over here is going to activate. Who do you want to attack into?
We'll go ahead and finish off the Intercessor.
So he's going to go into the Intercessor over there. So these are going to be hitting on 3s.
Both hit.
Oh, that's both hit. Well, not 3s. They're hitting on 4s. Sorry.
I can't reroll
I can't
that.
reroll that one. So there we go.
That's a wound.
That's a wound. That is a save with a fill phase. Woo! And now that Intercessor who survived is going to attack back. That is all hits. That is 2 wounds.
2
2-ups. And he makes them both. All right, so now Dante's going to activate. He has got 6 attacks hitting on 2s. All right, re-rolling 1s. All right, that's all hits. Strength.
It is going to be strength 6.
Strength 6, so looking strength 6, so looking for 3s. Become 2s to wound because of the red thirst. That is all wounds.
All 6.
All 6. So
-3.
-3. So we've got 3-up invul saves because of the shields. Looking for 3-ups. And I make all but 1 D3 damage. 1 damage. He's going to spend a command point there. That is 3 damage. So that's a dead guy. Varus Vitae, see if he gets it back. He does. All right, so now the 3 Sanguinary Guard over here are going to attack in. 2 attacks each, hitting on 4s because of the fists. Reroll 1s to hit. All right, not meant to be there. And that is going to be 2 hits, wounding on 2s. That is reroll 1s to wound because of the Sanguinary Guard, or the Ancient. So that's 2 wounds, 2 3-ups. Failed 1 of them. D3, 1 wound. All right, and that is it for the turn here. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels here on turn 2.
Here a second.
All right, movement phase here. The Ancient moved up over towards this combat, looking to join in on the fun. All the tanks stood still, including the Master stood still. But the Redemptor Dreadnought is making his way up here, and that is it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting off the shooting phase, his Redemptor Dreadnought's going to fire everything into the Melta squad over there. We're going to spend a command point on take cover. So do we get it back? We do not. So we're down a command point. And now he is going to be firing into them over here. First with the Gatling cannon, right?
Yep.
So here we go, hitting on fours because he moved. All right. Not terrible, not bad. And then these are wounding on strength, what is it?
6.
Strength 6, so wounding on 2s. So that is going to be 5 wounds. At AP -1, not getting cover because some of them are off there, but +1 because of take cover. So looking for 5s to save. Failing all but 1. Womp womp. And now the Frag Storm Cannon. That's going to be 3 shots. Hitting on 4s.
Still.
All right. That is no wound. All right, the Predator over there is going to fire heavy bolters into the plasma gun team, the cannon into the Hellblasters. So heavy bolters first, hitting on 3s. All right.
1s to reroll.
Wounding on 3s. That is all wounds. So that's 4 AP -1. So that's going to be 4 6-ups. Making 1 of them. 3 are dead. Predator cannon. That's going to be 2 3 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's rerolling 1s because of the Master over there. So that's 3 hits. Wounding on just 1 wound. Whoop. I got the 1 die over here. AP -1 +1. So looking for 3 up. And he's good with a 4. And now the next Predator is going to fire heavy bolters into Jenkins over there and the cannon into the Hellblasters. So we got the heavy bolters into Jenkins, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s to hit. All right, strength 5, looking for 3s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP -1 +1 because of cover, looking for 4 ups. Whoa, get back here. Oh, I wish I could have kept that fill first, and I failed 2 of them. And now the Predator cannon is going to be 2 3 shots again. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the Master there. 1 hit, 1 wound, and no save. All right, then his Sanguinary Guard here is going to fire his pistol, Inferno pistol into my Interrogator Chaplain. No hit on the 2. The Ancient's going to fire his Angelus Bolt Gun into my Scouts over here. That is 1 hit, rerolling 1s because of Dante being there. So that is 1 hit. That is no wound. Now Dante's going to fire his Inferno pistol over here, hitting on a 2. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. That's a wound. 3 up invul save. Oh, they're good. And then the Sanguinary Guard are going to have the 2 Inferno and the Plasma pistol. Are you going to supercharge?
Yeah.
Yes, he's going to supercharge. So the red's going to be the Plasma. All hits. All wounding on 2s. Ooh, that's all wounds. So we're going to go with the 2 Melta ones. Failed 1 of those. And failed the Plasma. So we'll do the Plasma is just going to kill a guy.
Yeah,
because damage 2. And then the Melta is roll 2 dice, but that's a dead guy. So that is 2 dead. Killer. All right, so that is going to be it for the that is going to be it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, his Redemptor Dreadnought's going to charge into the squad over here. So we've got overwatching with the 2 las guns and the las pistol that are in range. 1 hit. That is not a wound. And re-rolling the 1 because of Yark. Nope. So here we go. Looking for an 11-inch charge.
That is a 4 and a 5.
4 and a 5. Are you going to spend a command point to re-roll that 4? Oh, he is looking for a 6. Oh, no, he doesn't get it in. But does he save the command point? He does, so it didn't really cost him anything. It was just hella cool. All right, so now the Ancient here is going to charge into these guys over here. And he is in. All right, so now starting off the fight phase, his Ancient is going to attack into, which one? Into the Chaplain over there. So -1 to hit because of the Shroud of Heroes. So here we go. So that's going to be 1 hit there. But re-rolling, no, not re-rolling anything. Re-rolling 1, nothing. No, so that is a wound though, AP -3. 4 up Rosaria save. Has he prayed to the Emperor? No, apparently he has not. D3 damage. 2 damage.
I haven't only.
All right, so now Dante is going to attack into my Deathwing Knight over there.
Choose to hit.
Choose to hit. Rerolling ones. All right, all hits. These are now going to be wounding on 3s, but 2. Oh, no, not 2s because he didn't charge. So that's wounding on 3s. So that is still all wounds. 6 wounds.
Nasty.
Here we go. 6 3-up invul saves. Failed 1. What's the damage? D3, right? And 3. He is a dead. All right, my interrogated chaplain's going to attack into that sanguinary guard guy there. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s because of it being unwieldy. Rerolling 1s and 2s. All right. Oh no, rerolling 1. So one of those 2s, it was a miss. So you got 2 hits, wounding on 2s, getting 1 wound. AP minus 3, 5 up. Oh no, it goes through. D3 damage. Into 3 damage. So 3 feel no pains.
If I can make 2 of these.
Oh, don't do it. Oh, he does not. So he is dead. So, but you already spent a command point. So yeah, he is dead. All right, I was wrong. He used it for the charge. So he's going to try to save him there, looking for a 6-up. No, but does he get to keep that command point? No. Oh, cocked. That was cocked. That was cocked. Reroll it. That was cocked. Yeah. No, see, he's got it. And now my intercessor is going to attack into his ancient. That is all hits. That is 1 wound. 1 2-up save. Oh, he's good. All right, so that's the end of the phase there. So now we have leadership that his... the only one that's going to happen is the Meltagun squad is going to have to take leadership, but they get Yarick's leadership. So he's got... How much is that? Is it going to be?
You got 6 inches here.
And he's within 6 inches here, minus 1. So he's going to be leadership 8. How many guys did you lose there?
Lost 5.
Lost
so
5 guys,
5
so
6.
5 plus 3 is 8.
Good.
They are good to go. So that is going to be it for the Blood Angels turn here on turn 2. We will come back to you after a movement phase for the Dark Angels and Guard on turn 3. All right, movement phase. All of my guys stood still where they were. His Wyvern stood still, so did his Master of Ordnance. Whoop, come around here. Then over here, the Meltic Bros here advanced up this direction. All of these other guys moved up this way, and this Chimera here advanced up this way. So that is going to be it for the movement phase. We will come back to you with the Shoosting phase. All right, so starting off here, the Melted Bros are going to be given the order Bring It Down. They're going to shoot into the Redemptor Dreadnought here. They are going to be hitting on 4s because they advance, so it's -1 to hit. They're outside of Yarick's reroll there. So we're going to have hitting on 4s, so that's 1 hit. Wounding on a 4, right? T7. Yep. Looking for a 3, so that is a wound. AP -4, so that's just going to go through, right? T4 minus, yeah, but I think that just goes through. One second. Yeah. All right, yeah, so it just goes straight through, so here we go.
6.
That is going to be 6 damage onto him. Brutal. All right, so now the Plasma guys are also going to Bring It Down, shooting into the Redemptor here. He's going to supercharge, so we're going to have the first guy shooting. They are in range of Yarick, so that is 2 hits. That is 1 miss, but reroll into a hit. And that is 2 misses that don't get to reroll, but don't blow up, which is good. So 4 hits, looking for 3s to wound.
Oh, you didn't overcharge. I did overcharge.
That is going to be 4 wounds. AP -3 plus 1 because of cover.
5.
So looking for 5 ups. That is going to be 2 saves, so that's going to be 4 damage. So he's dead, but does he explode? No, he does not. All right, so now the Wyvern is going to fire into the Sanguinary Guard over there. Coming at us with 11, 12, 15 shots. All right, so 15 shots hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s to hit. All right, rerolling that 1. All right, we'll come back to you with that. All right, wounding on 4s, rerolling. Rerolling. 4, 5, 6 wounds onto them. They've got 2-up saves because they're in cover. 6 2-ups. So failed 2 of them.
Into them?
But they into the Sanguinary Guard back there.
6 inches from the
1 second. And within range of the Ancient, so 5 up. So I should say no. So that is 1 dead guy. All right, now my Hellblasters here are going to fire into the Sanguinary Guard over there. I am not going, I'm going to supercharge. So it's going to be 2 shots here, hitting on 3s. All right, that's 2 hits. Wounding on 2s. That is 2 wounds. AP -4 +1 because they're in cover. Looking for 5 ups. 2 5 ups. No, they're just the plasma incinerators are. Yeah, so it's gonna be 2 5 ups because they got 2 up armor saves.
Yes, they do.
Oh, that is 1 save, so 1 goes through and it's 2 damage each. That is a dead guy. Oh no, but they're in range, so 2 5 ups, 2 feel no pains.
Yeah.
2 5 ups.
I'll command.
Oh, he's gonna spend a command point to reroll that.
Dang.
No, so does he get? Do you get the command point back? You don't. But now you have 2 6 up, feel no pains.
Nope.
No, so that is a dead dude, bro. All right, so now my Devastator squad here is going to fire. They're going to supercharge. 3 of them are going to fire into the Sanguinary Guard. 1 is in range of the Predator and he's going to fire into the Predator. The one firing into the Predator is going to get the Signum. And I am going to spend a command point on Weapons of the Dark Age. Do I get that command point back? I do not. So now let's see how many shots they get. So 1, 3, 3, and 1. So we'll go with the 1 into the Predator, hitting on a 2. Rerolling 1s because they didn't move, so that's a hit. Strength 8, looking for a 3 to wound. No wound. And then the first one with the 3 shots into the Sanguinary Guard. That is 2 hits. We've got 2 wounds. Let's just keep going from there. So the next guy is gonna have 3 shots. Rerolling 1s because he didn't move. Gonna have 3 wounds, and then 1. That's a hit. That is not a wound. So that's going rerolling 1s because of the lieutenant. All right, so we've got 6 wounds into the Sanguinary Guard. AP -3 +1 because he's in cover. So it's going to be 6 4 ups. Failing a bunch
4.
there. 4. So that's going to be 12 wounds because he's supercharged and Weapons of the Dark Age. Yeah, he's just going to take them out.
We already did this.
All right, so now these 2 guys are going to fire their pistols into the Sanguinary Ancient. Getting rerolling 1s because of Grim Resolve. That's no wounds there. All right, my scouts here are going to fire into Dante. Hitting on 3s. Oh man, they really want him dead. Wounding on 4s. No, maybe they don't actually want him dead. 2 wounds. 2 up saves. Oh, and he's good with the double 6s. All right, so that's it for the shooting into the fighting. My Interrogator Chaplain's gonna punch into the Ancient, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because the 2 would have been a hit before the -1. This is gonna be wounding on 2s.
Extended. Sure you don't want a command point then? Oh no, that's
All right, the Ancient's going to attack into my Interrogator Chaplain. Hit on 4s because of the -1 because of Shroud of Heroes. Getting 2 hits. That is 1 wound. Rerolling 1s because of himself. Nope, so that's 1 wound at AP -3, so 4 up, invul save. No, it goes through, so D3 wounds. That's 2 wounds, so he's still alive. And that is the end of the Dark Angel and Guard turn here on turn 3. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels on turn 3. All right, movement phase. These guys stood still. He moved up a bit over this way. Dante jumped up over there, and he stood in combat, and that is it for the movement phase. So moving on to the shooting phase, this Predator here is going to fire heavy bolters into my scouts, Predator cannon into my Devastator squad. So heavy bolters first, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1. All right, so that is 3 hits.
I don't drop stuff.
Wounding on 3s, getting 1 wound, AP -1 +1, 4 up. That is a good save. Woo! Another Predator cannon firing into the Dev squad. Ooh, going to have 3, 4, 5 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okay, everything hitting at those ones. Not great for me. Wounding on 3s, so that is going to be 3 wounds. AP -1 +1, so it's going to be looking for a 6 up save on my Armorium Cherub. Nope, he did. And then we've got 2 3-up saves. And making both of those. And now the other Predator is going to do the same thing. Heavy bolters and get Predator cannons. So heavy bolters first. All right, re-rolling 1s. All right, so we've got 4 hits here. Wounding on 3s. Getting 4 wounds. 4 4-ups. And I failed 2 of them.
Devs.
And now the Predator cannon into the devs. Getting 4 shots here. Hitting on 3s. Re-rolling 1s.
Rolling 1s.
All right, that's all hits. Wounding on 3s. That is all but 1 wound. 3 3-ups. And I make them all. Dante's gonna shoot his Inferno pistol into the squad over there. That is a hit. That is a wound, and that is a dead dude, bro. All right, so Dante is now in the assault phase, gonna charge into that squad over there. So here come the melta-gun shots. Nothing hitting on there. Then we got the las gun shots. Nothing there. Frag grenade. 3 shots. Nothing hits there. Dante's assault is totally in. All right, so that's it for the assault phase. Into the fight phase, Dante is going to swing into those bros over there. 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of himself. Not meant to be. 5 hits, wounding on 2s. That is all wounds. AP minus enough that they are all dead. All right, so here we go. Now he consolidated into the guard unit and the Chimera. So the guard unit is going to attack in here, hitting on 4s. So getting 3 hits.
Let me check it.
Rerolling 1 because of Yarick. So it's another hit. Wounding on 5s. Getting 1 wound. 1 2-up save. He's good. And now the Chimera gets to attack. That is no hits there. All right, so now moving over to here, we forgot about this one attack here. So the Sanguinary Ancient is going to attack. He's going to use what is called Red Rampage. So he's going to spend a command point. Do you get the command point back? You do indeed. So now it's going to be D3 extra attack. So an additional 1 attack, but it's still going to be plus the standard 3. So he's got 4 attacks. Are they all going to go into my Interrogator Chaplain? Yeah. All right, so hitting on 4s. Not getting anything but oh no, not re-rolling anything. Oh, that was brutal. And now my Interrogator Chaplain is going to attack into him. Getting re-rolling 1s because of himself, not into a 2. Whoa, so that is going to be 1 wound. -3. -3.
5 up.
5 up, no, it goes through. D3 damage. 3 damage. So he is, oh, but he's got 6 up because of himself. 5 up because of himself, so he takes 1 wound. He's still alive. I forgot he's got like a bajillion wounds there. So now my Intercessor is going to attack. That is all hits. That is cocked. That is all wounds. So 3 wounds, 3 2-ups. Makes them all. All right, so that is it for the Blood Angel turn here. Jenkins is alive still down here because I took the Sergeant instead of Jenkins because that's what I do. That's what I always do. So now he gets to see if he's going to run away or tactically remove himself from play is what I would like to think that Jenkins would do. Tactically advancing away from everything that's pointy and sharp and killy. So his leadership, he lost 2 guys from his squad. 2 plus 1. That's right. That's right. He's totally strong. He's sticking there. He ain't going nowhere because he's Jenkins. Woo! And that's the end of the turn. So we will come back to you now after movement phase with the Dark Angels and Guard on turn 4. All right, movement phase. Jenkins is holding that objective. These 2 guys are staying in combat with his Sanguinary Ancient. His Chimera stood still there. My Devastators stood there. Everything else back over in this direction stood still. Over here, the Chimera moved out of combat with Dante. So did the blue squad over here. Yarick is walking up there, bravely going off to face. There we go, turn around, perfect. They're going face off over there. That's going to be fun. Everyone else is moving up over this way, and that is it for the movement phase. So we will come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting out the shooting phase, he's going to give the order to get back in the fight to his plasma squad, which is going to shoot into the captain over here. So we got the plasma they're going to be firing here. 2 shots from the first one. Oh, supercharging here, so hitting on 3s. So that's 1 hit with 1 miss without a wound. That's 2 hits. And that is 1 hit, but not a blow up. So they've been pretty good at not blowing themselves up.
No kidding.
That's impressive. So 4 hits.
I'm actually impressed.
That is
4
2 wounds.
4 wounds.
Oh, 4 wounds. I forgot. Sorry.
Okay.
No. They're toughness 5 because he's got the Gravis
never
armor.
mind,
Yeah, so that's 2 wounds. AP minus 3.
I clearly do
4
not
up
find
invul.
that.
4 up invul save. Failed them both. So
4
that is
wounds.
4 damage. And I think he's down to 1.
I'll use.
He's going to use a command point to re-roll one of those. Nope. So he's down to 1 wound. Oh, do you get the command point
He
back?
actually has 2 wounds because he has 6 total.
Oh, he's got 6 total, but does he get it back? He doesn't. So he's out of command points,
All right,
and he's down to 2 wounds.
guns.
And now the last guns are going to fire into him over here.
That's all hit.
That's all hits. Wounding on 5s. Getting 2 wounds. 2 3-up armor saves. Makes them both. This guy over here is going to fire everything into him, so we're going to go with the heavy flamer first. Getting 6 hits with that fill first. Looking for 4s to wound.
Now that I know that.
Getting 3 wounds, AP minus 1, so 3 4-ups. Fails 2 of them, so he is dead. All right, so now my plasma squad here, only 1 guy is in range of the 1 predator back over here. So he's going to fire, he's going to have the signum. I'm going to supercharge. I'm also going to spend the command point for Weapons of the Dark Age. Let's see if I get that command point back. I do. So now it's going to be D3 shots. 3 shots. Hitting on 2s because of the signum. Rerolling 1s because of Grim Resolve. So that is 3 hits. Strength 8, looking for 3s to wound. Getting 1 wound. AP minus 3. 6 up. No, goes through. So that is 3 damage. And now the Wyvern's going to fire into the same predator over here. Getting 16 shots. All right, hitting on 4s.
Nice.
Yeah, no kidding.
Rerolling 1s. Or rerolling 1. All right, pretty good shooting there, Tex.
I do need to get me some
Wow.
dice.
Yeah. All right. These are now going to be wounding on 5s. Rerolling.
Every
Good
single one.
thing. That's the dice saying that, yeah, you should have been.
I told the dice they were
Worry
good.
what you asked for, yeah.
And they
Oh, there we go, on the
There we go.
reroll. That's how you do it.
So
All
it's
right.
gonna be 7.
7 wounds. 7. Yeah, so it's going to be 7 2-ups because of cover over here. All but 1. All right, these guys, pistols at dawn into his ancient over there. Okay, rerolling 1 because of Grim Resolve. Getting 1 wound. And he's good with a save. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase. Into the assault phase, Yarick is going to charge into Dante. Dante misses with the Overwatch. Let's see.
I made it.
And he is totally in. All right, and we're going to start off the fight phase here with Yarick trying to punch above his weight class and try to take out Dante in the face there. So he's going to have 3 attacks, is it?
Correct.
Hitting on 3s because it
rerolling
being
ones.
the claw. Rerolling those 1s. All right, that's all hits. Strength
strength
6, so
8,
looking. Oh, strength 8 on him?
Yep,
Oh, snap.
Oh, wait, no, strength 3.
Yeah,
It's
so
T4.
T4. So strength 6,
Yep, so
looking for 3s to wound. Getting all the wounds.
Okay, there we go.
AP minus 3, so looking for 4 up invul save. Oh, and he fails all of them. D3, right?
It ain't gonna matter.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't make a difference.
Doesn't feel the pain.
And he does no feel pain. And
You
Dante
took
is
that
dead. Yarick just crushed him with his claw. The claw!
Oh,
The claw! And then we're gonna activate my interrogator chaplain over here. 3 attacks, that's all hits. That is 3 wounds. AP minus 3, so 3 5-ups. And he fails 2 of them. That is going to be 3 wounds. 3 5-ups. No, he failed. Oh, he fails all of them, so he is dead. All right, and that is it for the turn here for the Dark Angels and the Guard. We will come back to you after movement phase for the Blood Angels here on turn 4. JK, no moving. These guys both stood still, and that is all that's left of the Blood Angels here. So we're going to move straight into the shooting phase. What are we going to start with over here? Well, we'll come back to that.
The chaplain.
All right, so now this Predator here is going to fire heavy bolters into Jenkins. Predator cannon into the Chimera over there. So we're going to go with the heavy bolters into Jenkins. Hitting on 3s because he didn't move. All right, pretty good. Wounding on 3s. So that is 4 wounds. AP minus 1 plus 1. We got 4 ups with Jenkins here.
Nope.
Oh, I failed 2 of them, so that, or 3 of them. So yeah, he is dead. Chickens, no! And now the Predator Cannon firing into the Chimera. Getting 3 shots here, hitting on 3s. All right, so we're getting, I don't know which one that one is. Nope, getting 1 hit. Strength 7, right? So looking for, that 4 will be a wound. AP -1, but he ignores that. No, he's good. And the Predator here is going to fire heavy bolters into the Guardsman here. Going to fire the Predator Cannon into the Chimera. Heavy bolters first. Hitting on 3s. Pretty good. Wounding on 3s.
3.
Getting 3 wounds.
6 ups.
AP -1, so 6 ups.
Make
Fails 2 of them. Makes that 1.
Chimera.
And now the Predator Cannon into the Chimera. Getting 3 shots here. Again, wounding on, or hitting on 3s.
2 this time.
It's 2 hits. That is 1 wound.
Ignore it again.
And he does with a 5. All right, and that is the end of the Blood Angel turn here, and that is where we're going to call this game because 2 Predators are not going to be able to hold off everything else there. So, so that was a brutal game, really brutal game, but a ton of fun. I had a blast. We had some really funny situations that came up there, like Yark finishing off Dante with his claw, just like crushing his head.
Baby missed his
Yeah, and then the pistols doing more damage to my to my Deathwing Knights than anything because they got 1 when they first dropped in, and then they got another another 2 with pistol shots in the shooting phase when they were already engaged. So pretty brutal, pretty awesome. But yeah, that was a pretty good 1-2 punch. I think the guard may have done more work than the Dark Angels, but you know my Hellblasters were mostly out of range the entire time because I thought he was going to be jumping back there with his jump packs, but he decided to come up around this way. So yeah, it took me out of the equation pretty well, which was actually pretty good. That's pretty smart to play that way. But yeah, it was a ton of fun. I had a blast. We just, you know, we're laughing the whole time, and that's what matters. So a good time had by all. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed it. I certainly have. I have been Phil the Glacial Geek as always. My partner has been Harris. My opponent has been Jason. And until next time, have fun.